Hello, dear reader, I am delighted to embark on this journey with you. We will explore the life of Jesus Christ together. This essay is not just about learning facts, it is about experiencing a transformation. The journey of knowing Christ is deeply personal. It touches the heart and soul. As we walk through his life and teachings, we will see how he can change our lives. The purpose of this essay is to invite you to a deeper relationship with him. Knowing Christ is more than just reading about him. It is about feeling his presence in your daily life. It is about understanding his love for you. Let us begin this journey with open hearts and minds. As we move forward, remember that this is a personal journey. Each step we take is a step closer to him. I hope you will find comfort and inspiration in these words.
The purpose of knowing Christ goes beyond the surface. It is about transformation. When we know him, our lives change. We find peace, love, and purpose. Jesus Christ is not just a historical figure. He is alive and active in our lives today. Many people know about Jesus. They have read about him in books. But knowing about him is not the same as knowing him personally. A personal relationship with Christ is profound. It is life-changing. It brings a sense of fulfillment that nothing else can. The teachings of Jesus are timeless. They are relevant to our lives today. His message of love, compassion, and forgiveness is what the world needs. As we delve into his teachings, we will see how they apply to our everyday lives. The purpose of this essay is to help you connect with Christ on a deeper level, to feel his love and to understand his sacrifice, to invite him into your heart and life. Let's explore this journey together.
Jesus Christ lived over 2,000 years ago. He was born in Bethlehem, a small town in Judea. His life and ministry took place during a time of great political and social unrest. The Roman Empire ruled the land. The Jewish people were waiting for a Messiah. Understanding the historical context helps us appreciate his teachings. Jesus came into a world that was divided. He preached a message of love and unity. His teachings challenged the norms of society. He spoke against injustice and oppression. The world Jesus lived in was very different from ours, yet his message is timeless. It transcends the ages. His words still resonate with us today. They offer hope and guidance in a troubled world. His life was a testament to God's love for humanity. As we explore the historical context, we will see how Jesus' message was revolutionary. It was a message that transformed lives then and continues to do so now. Jesus' life and teachings are a beacon of hope for all.
Jesus' early life was simple. He was born to Mary and Joseph. He grew up in Nazareth, a small town. His early years were spent learning carpentry from Joseph. These humble beginnings shaped his character. They prepared him for his ministry. At the age of 30, Jesus began his public ministry. He was baptized by John the Baptist. This marked the beginning of his mission. He went from town to town, preaching the good news. He spoke of God's love and the coming kingdom. His early ministry was marked by simplicity and humility. He chose ordinary people to be his disciples. Fishermen, tax collectors, and sinners. He saw potential in everyone. He called them to follow him and to spread his message. His teachings were powerful. They touched the hearts of many. He spoke with authority and wisdom. His words brought hope and healing. As we look at his early ministry, we see a man who was deeply connected to God, a man who was on a mission to change the world.
Section 5. Teachings of Jesus' Love and Compassion. Jesus' teachings were centered on love. He taught us to love God and to love our neighbors. This was the greatest commandment. His message was simple yet profound. Love was the foundation of his ministry. He taught compassion. He cared for the poor, the sick, and the marginalized. He reached out to those who were rejected by society. His actions showed us what it means to love unconditionally. His compassion was a reflection of God's love for us. Forgiveness was another key aspect of his teachings. He taught us to forgive others as God forgives us. This was a radical message. It went against the norms of society. But Jesus showed us that forgiveness is the path to healing and reconciliation. His teachings are as relevant today as they were then. In a world filled with hate and division, his message of love and compassion is a beacon of hope. As we strive to live by his teachings, we find peace and fulfillment. We become a reflection of his love to others.
Section 6. Miracles and their significance. Jesus performed many miracles during his ministry. He healed the sick, raised the dead, and fed the hungry. These miracles were signs of God's power and love. They showed that nothing is impossible for God. His miracles were not just about physical healing. They were about restoring hope and faith. Each miracle was a testament to his compassion. He cared deeply for those who were suffering. His miracles brought comfort and relief to many. One of the most significant miracles was the feeding of the 5,000. With just 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish, Jesus fed a multitude. This miracle showed God's provision. It taught us to trust in his abundance. The miracles of Jesus are a reminder of his divine nature. They show us that he is more than just a teacher. He is the Son of God. His miracles are a testament to his power and love. They inspire us to have faith and to believe in the impossible.
Section 7. The sacrifice of Jesus, crucifixion and resurrection. The crucifixion of Jesus is the ultimate act of love. He willingly gave his life for us. His sacrifice was the fulfillment of God's plan for redemption. It was through his death that we are reconciled with God. The crucifixion was a brutal and painful event. Jesus endured immense suffering. He was beaten, mocked and nailed to a cross. Yet he did not resist. He chose to endure the pain for our sake. His sacrifice was an expression of his immense love for us. The resurrection of Jesus is the cornerstone of our faith. 3 days after his death, he rose from the dead. This was a victory over sin and death. It was a confirmation of his divine nature. The resurrection gives us hope. It assures us of eternal life. The crucifixion and resurrection are central to our journey of knowing Christ. They remind us of his love and sacrifice. They inspire us to live a life of love and service. As we reflect on these events, we are drawn closer to him.
Section 8. Building a personal relationship with Christ. Building a personal relationship with Christ is essential. It is about more than just knowing about him. It's about knowing him intimately. This relationship brings peace, joy, and purpose to our lives. To build this relationship, we need to spend time with him. This means reading the Bible, praying, and meditating on his word. It means seeking his presence in our daily lives. It is in these moments that we feel his love and guidance. Jesus invites us to come to him. He wants us to share our burdens with him. He offers rest and comfort. In a world filled with stress and anxiety, his presence brings peace. He is our refuge and strength. As we build our relationship with Christ, we are transformed. We become more like him. His love flows through us and touches the lives of others. This relationship is the foundation of our faith. It is what sustains us in times of trouble.
Section 9. Modern-day relevance of Christ's teachings. The teachings of Jesus are timeless. They are as relevant today as they were 2,000 years ago. In a world filled with hate and division, his message of love and compassion is needed more than ever. His teachings guide us in our daily lives. They offer wisdom and direction. They help us navigate the challenges of life. His message of forgiveness teaches us to let go of grudges. His call to love our neighbors challenges us to be kind and compassionate. In our fast-paced world, his teachings remind us to slow down, to take time for what truly matters, to build meaningful relationships, to care for the poor and the marginalized. His teachings inspire us to live a life of purpose and service. The relevance of Christ's teachings is evident in the positive impact they have on our lives. They bring peace and fulfillment. They inspire us to be better people. As we live by his teachings, we make the world a better place.
Section 10. Invitation to deepen your relationship with Christ. I invite you to deepen your relationship with Christ. This journey is transformative. It brings peace, joy, and purpose to our lives. It is a journey of love and growth. Take time to know him. Read the Bible and reflect on his teachings. Pray and seek his presence. Open your heart to his love. Let him guide you and transform you. Jesus invites us to come to him. He offers rest and comfort. In him we find peace and strength. He is our refuge in times of trouble. His love is unconditional. It is a love that changes us. As you embark on this journey, know that you are not alone. Jesus is with you every step of the way. His love and grace will sustain you. I encourage you to take this step to deepen your relationship with him. It is a journey worth taking.